Okay, I'm back. Just popped into New York. Okay. Let's see. Kato's having problem dropping frames. It's Twitch. It really is. Yeah, really. Okay. I mean, I wanted to switch up anyway because I don't know. It put me on Virginia, but anyway, after New York, how did we get there? Okay. Yeah, I'm still dropping frames. Alright, if you guys say this is Twitch being Twitch, then alright. I'm not dropping about 50 frames every 500, which is not great. Twitch is lagging like poop, yeah. Well, tell me, you guys, if everything looks good on your end. Can people tell me whether everything looks fine as far as drops are concerned? Like, can you tell any, does the stream look and sound okay? And again, I apologize for asking these questions over and over again, but I need your help to double check with me and make sure it's cool. Because otherwise I can't necessarily tell. Yours stops every now and again. What about everybody else? Stream is lagging sometimes. Looks and sounds fine to me. Oh, man. Okay. Others? Yeah. Oh, stream is laggy. Why is stream laggy? The thing that's obnoxious about this problem too is that if it is Twitch, it's impossible for streamers to tell because there's numerous reasons why frames can drop. I mean, it shouldn't be laggy at all. Yeah, that's what I did. I just switched to New York. I just switched to New York online in the green. Really odd. See, the other reason that I'm checking about this is because even though I upgraded my internet, so I'm technically above the limit where I should be, I couldn't get Twitch's, not Twitch's, I couldn't get XSplit's bandwidth tester to give me a green light. No matter what I put it to, it was always like higher. It was always falling short of what I set it to. So if I set it to 3,000, it was always falling short of that. It was going to like 2,700 or something. If I set it to 2,500, it was going to like 2,200 and so on. So I have an appointment tomorrow set up with a tech who's coming out to look at this. So I also want to know whether or not I need to cancel the appointment or keep it. And if I keep the appointment, then, you know, I need to figure out what to tell them. Because the last tech who came out... You ever had one of those techs who came out from the cable company or from, you know, from the phone company or something, and you know more than they do? And which is not necessarily like, that's not a comment on how awesome your abilities are. It's just kind of like, oh god, this guy. Like the guy who came last night, he's a nice guy, but he's just like, really, guy? Seriously? No, I didn't get one of those massive hunks of chocolate Xanos. Oh, giveaway time. Good to see you, Net. Alright, I'm going to stop running around the ship here in a minute. I'm just doing some checks here. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you very much, sir. Just running some tests, some visual tests here before I figure out what the heck I'm going on. No, I haven't yet, Inam. I know you. I'm conscious of the fact that it's not a perfect system by any means, but I haven't got presents today actually yet, Tally, other than the from all wonderful people, because I was teaching all day today, so it's cool. I guess was the fact that my internet's kind of working again, but I don't know for sure. Thank you to Terminologies. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know. 7,800 frames with 200 dropped. I don't get it. See, the thing is, I don't even know what to tell the tech to do. Because, I mean, it's better now. I mean, like, before it was unplayable, right? I mean, you couldn't even see anything. Now the internet's way above it, but it's still kind of jittering. I don't know what to tell them to do. It's still kind of like, I don't know, up and down, so to speak. It's erratic. I mean, it's not erratic enough that it affects gameplay most of the time, but there's an occasional one. See ya, build. Thanks a lot, dude. But there's still an occasional set of drop frames. Hey, Ralphie, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see all of you wonderful people. Alright. I really have to see what the hell I'm doing. Turn to Gita, so I should go to Nar Shaddaa. That's all I need to do is go back to Nar Shaddaa and take care of that. Let's kit Nar Shaddaa up, shall we? I'm not gonna bother to fiddle with the video on this, I apologize. Yeah, I thought about that, Kyle, but I was having the same problem when I was out of the router. I mean, right now it is plugged into a router, but I was having the same problem, and it's not that old, by the way. It's only about, I want to say maybe a year and a half old. But even when I plugged it directly into the modem, I was having those problems before. However, I did not check to see if I plugged it just into the router, if that made a difference. I mean, if I plugged it just into the modem, if that made a difference. I haven't checked that since this latest, like, upgrade that I did. So, I should check that. But mostly what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to decide if I need to maintain this tech appointment that I have tomorrow. If I have to have it or not. Like, because technically it's now playable, except that, you know, I'm still dropping the occasional set of frames. I mean, I've got 12,000 frames. I've dropped 200, which isn't terrible, but normally I don't drop any. So, I don't know. Let's see. As I got all my peeps. Baldur. So I do not know, and I wish I did. All I know is that this was, until there aren't a million people watching League, yeah. Yeah, it's so frustrating, man. So frustrating not to know whether or not there's something going on. I mean, because it's easy to just be like, oh, Twitch, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, Twitch is, you know, can you... I mean, I don't know. It just seems like an easy thing to do. But, you know, maybe it's the right thing to do. Okay, Gita, guess what? I got you your trade route. I want to talk to you about establishing a trade route. I did, Gita. Well, I know it pays the rest of Twitch's bills, so. Okay. So I did that. Alright, cool. Alright, that was all I was here for. Back to Dantooine time. Yeah, well, I just actually switched from, I did switch from the Ashburn, which I think seems... It's just I never had to f this stuff before. Oh, I thought I checked her store before. But you know what, Thorg? I didn't actually check it after I did that, so that's a good call. I should check that first. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hey, what's up, Pop? Alright, let's see. Neophyte armor. Chinese shield suit. Mesh suit. Combat suit. Military suit. Verpunzel alloy mesh. Light battle armor. Oh, that's interesting. Might be worth it. Pari crystal. Also might be worth it. I think I already have one of those, but I wanted to check those to make sure. Nomi's armband. +1 versus the dark side. There's a protocol pacifist package. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, been a while. Good to see people tonight. Again, if people can just let me know whether or not the stream is looking okay. Whether or not anything is, if it's lagging, whether it looks solid, whether anything's being dropped or not. I would much appreciate it. Getting on the Ebon Hawk, and I gotta assemble some lightsabers. Thank you, Zimmy. Okay, sounds good, Kyle. Thanks, man. Good seeing you, dude. Hey, Divine Hand. It's lagging a bit. So what does a bit mean? What does that mean that it's lagging a bit? And also, can anyone else confirm that? It's fine for you now? Cool, okay, cool. Everybody else? Good, bad, indifferent? Huh, that crystal is so incredible. Refined. Fine for you? Okay, cool. It's like frame drops? Frame drops in the game? Or... like frame drops... or frame drops like in, what do you call it? Frame drops in terms of, like, watching it on Twitch. -4 to the blaster bolt deflection I'm not crazy about. It's 2 to 16. Fire! Line must be drawn here. Massive criticals, that's still the best. You haven't noticed anything? Okay. Oh, really, Pop? Oh, man. Hey, Inam, if you're here, can you confirm any of this? +3 attack, -4 deflect is only... Oh, okay, okay, cool. Alright, thanks, Tally. I think I'll still keep it what I have, I think. Yeah, exactly, Seth. What's up, man? Alright, now I gotta go fly back to Dantooine. Get this party started right. While you're on your phone, there's chat stream delay and chat delay, yeah. Yeah, well, the thing I'm just not sure about is whether to keep this appointment tomorrow. Hey, Knight. 21 plus 20. For a nice even number of 41. Onderon, Dantooine. There we go. 2120. Oh, sure, exactly. 30. I'm sure that's what it is. Nah, I'm 41. I'm cool with it. I feel good, so I'm cool with it. Apologies for the lack of video at the moment, but I don't want to kind of screw it with any kind of screenshot stuff. Not PNP, Thorg, no. No, I did not. I had a lot of friends who did, though. Alright. Whoa. All of a sudden I have no sound. Eh? The heck? What's going on, Buggy McBugpants? Let's load this up just in case. There we go. That's better. Alright. No problems. It's fine. Alright, let's kick it all the way live. With the Handmaiden and Baldur. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go. Time to meet at the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. Don't entirely remember where that is. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Oh, that was good. Worth it time. Definitely good. Shadowrun. Actually, the Berlin DLC, I think, is coming out next month, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to see if I can get Mitch Gittleman on for that. I already have, he said he's going to do it. He's going to come on, but I was going to have him on for the main campaign, and then I finished the main campaign before I could get him on. So now I'm thinking I may actually switch him. Okay, cool. So now I'm thinking I may switch him to the Berlin DLC instead. Alright, here we go. Jedi time, everyone. I love how they show it like it's the first time I've ever seen it. Wow, it's so beautiful. It's as if I've only just arrived after being there the last 5 times I was on the planet. Save, and in we go. Alright. Jedi Enclave time. Here we go. Here you go, chat. Time for some details. Oh, the bad guy.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Onderon Mid... Lord, I bring news of the Jedi, a place where you may feed.
Good seeing you.
Master.
Good seeing you, Pop.
There is an academy of Jedi on Telos, perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you, and enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free Onderon.
To free Onderon. Do a little bit of cleanup here. Alright, time for them to find out what's going on, man. Here we go. Whoa, that pop-in. Wasn't that dramatic a fly around, actually. Yay, congratulations, Sat. Yeah, Mark, I was going to say, your new work has begun, sir. But congratulations, man. That's awesome, dude. I captured it by screenshotting it. Screen regioning it, actually, Zach. Now, see, that's interesting. Here, let me save this here. So, I was able to... So, I just screen regioned it, that's all. I took it down right now because I didn't want to deal with stuff when I'm trying to fiddle with getting everything back up and functioning, but... No, I'm using XSplit. Now, see, I haven't dropped any frames, knock on wood. I haven't dropped any frames now in about 10 minutes. So, I don't know if that's the server or what that is, but... Happy to see it, nonetheless. Oh, Kreia, what the hell?
It has been some time.
Kreia, why are you so sketchy?
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems. But perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
It is not as it was. But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
Did you not go to join him?
No, it is a battle he must face alone.
But Beatrice, she has not come.
Of course she has not.
Let's see, I need to know what you spoke of when you cast me out of the Order many years ago.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
Right, Thorg? Can someone just give me a straight answer? What are you talking about?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
There's something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
Do not let them hurt him.
They follow you without question. without hesitation.
It's because I'm a
Against their
badass.
instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
So explain yourself.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Sure, you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
That's because I'm
When you
BG.
suffer, their spirit echoes it.
Barry Gibb is
And
like
when they
that.
are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
Yeah, because I'm Barry Gibb, dude. Okay, how did this happen?
We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
Wait, what do you mean?
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxum. Malachor was simply the final blow.
Hey Parker, what's up,
You
man?
were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
You saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carried deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
Wait,
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
so wait, am I also that dude on the ship with the, is that the hunger? What? Eh? That makes no sense. I can feel the Force again.
Yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds.
What?
Leading the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a... What you carry may mean the death of the Force and the death of the Jedi.
I don't understand what's going on. I'm stronger than I ever was, but I can feel the Force strongly.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor.
What?
It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
Because it's an
But what's
RPG.
worse is
Oh.
that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger. And the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
I still don't get it.
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on
Exactly,
Force
Zach.
users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
What? Not sure that I buy that.
And so you wait, as a shadow.
Yes, we are alike that way, blinded one.
I would have thought you would walk with him amongst the Jedi. But that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me for those of the Sith. You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
You are a threat to living creatures
So
of
sketchy.
all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
No.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough!
Whoa!
Step away from him.
What?
Step away! He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance!
You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
What, you're gonna take the
He
Force
is
from me?
difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the Exile. We sought the Sith out, and now they have come to us.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred surface, and in the minds of the settlers? I have endured your corruption of my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kavar, so close to the call of Daxan, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zezkael, to hide upon Nar Shaddaa, yet blind yourself to all that happens there.
Still a little confused about what's going on here.
Understanding the Force. So close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one.
And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live.
But I see what happened now.
It is because you were afraid.
As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force.
See it through the eyes of the exile.
You.
Yes. At last, you see. I am one of the Sith, it is true. I must answer for my actions, and it is my wish that only Atris hear my answers.
Still have no idea what's going on.
If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring him before you, but I will not let you have him. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General, but now This once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
What? I don't get it. So I went to war. I fought that guy who sucks planets into himself or whatever, who feeds on force energy, showed up, destroyed everybody on Malachor. I fought to try to save it, but I couldn't. I felt the wound of all those people dying, so I cut myself off from the Force. That left a wound in me, so now I've taught the Sith to... What? So I've taught the Sith, like, how to create wounds in the Force? I don't... Master's dead, drained of life, his body's worse than lifeness. It's like an absence in the Force. Hello, Genosactia. Welcome in. That was a wound in the Force being created. Okay. I went to Malachor 5 to fight the Mandalorians, and I blew up Malachor 5 to end the war? Really? So, okay, so I ended the Mandalorian War. Hey, Splatter, what's up? Wait, whoa. I'm gonna scroll up here. I want to make sure I catch all of this. So, the death of a planet. So when Obi-Wan sensed the death of a planet, that was the wound in the Force being created, and I did that? Did I do it? I cut himself off from the Force to save his sanity. Disgusting conversation with my companions. What? Yeah, I mean, I understood. No, I understand that I did bad things at the time and that I made decisions that were bad. I don't remember anything about like destroying. So when I destroyed Malachor to save the war, but I thought it was the other dude, the guy, the cloak dude, who was the one who destroyed Malachor. So I destroyed Malachor, and when I destroyed Malachor and thereby destroyed Visas, that was her homeworld. Then to cut themselves off, I cut myself off from it because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to deal with it. Splatter. Thanks to Boone. What was me? Who was me? What? Because isn't Visa's homeworld, isn't she from Malachor? Oh, KOTOR. Sorry, yeah, I am. Thorg's right. I was confusing Malachor with KOTOR, my bad. So I gave the order to destroy Malachor 5. Okay. And then when I destroyed Malachor... I gave the order to destroy Malachor 5. Okay, got it. Yeah, sorry. I gave the order to destroy Malachor 5 with all the Jedi on it? Why the hell did I do that? I understand that... I mean... I thought there were Jedi on there, not Sith. Weren't they? Why would I have destroyed Malachor on there with all the Jedi on it? So I just did it because I was like, well, we're going to get rid... I mean, not Sith, Mandalorians. Awesome. Thanks for following, man. I appreciate it. I was a general in the Mandalorian Wars. The final battle came to Malachor 5, but Baldor made a super weapon that when you gave man destroyed Malachor 5 and everything in orbit. After the events you saw, the pain you wrought, you stopped and went back to the Jedi. I see. So basically, the Jedi ended up being used as bait, essentially, for the Mandalorians. They kept them there, and then the Mandalorians were there when I ordered Malachor 5 destroyed. Is that more or less it? Great. Well, great. That's just charming. Wow, that's hardcore, man. If I hadn't done what I did, Mandalorian, fair to say. And then no, not the IRS. Black hole of the Force. I cut myself off and turned into myself. Jeez. Jeez Louise, man. I'm still dropping frames. I wasn't for a while and then started again. Which I'm assuming is a Twitch issue. Whoa. Where's Kreia?
The handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
Kreia didn't do that.
Of course she didn't. It's a lie. Another lie. The only thing that matters is the handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
They're going to Telos.
Yes, the handmaid knows who she is now. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
Oh, because they want me to die.
Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
Atris will execute her.
Yeah, she will. If she can. Say.
Telos it is.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Can you?
That is a strange answer. I do not understand.
Thesis, why are you following me?
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
Let's see.
Jedi me.
Let's see. That I was a wound in the Force, as long as the wound will never heal. All the deaths I caused to Malachor might cause the death of the Force. That I formed connections with the Force that those others follow me to their death.
And that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feeling I have for you are because what I see, what I hear in your voice, all that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you.
Damn drop
I would
frames.
die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see all life. I look at life untouched by the Force. understand if you feel go on alone. That you do not. Instead, take strength. Forsake them as you did in exile.
All right, I will. Wait, you are troubled. Why?
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
This will be destroyed.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
In the Handmaiden, so Jedi, the order from which the Jedi originate. Why?
I want to look on you, where no one else can see, where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the Handmaiden sees. When she looks at you, it causes her heart to race, and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
Universe is not solely as our eyes make it out.
From the moment I heard the echo, all that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be
This is
here
creepy, lady.
with me, for as long as you will let me love you.
Stop
Stay.
dropping frames.
And I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I'm drawn to you.
No, I didn't. I cannot stay. Sorry.
I know, and yet it was something that had to be spoken, with nothing but to hear the echo. Forgive me.
Oh. Alright, landing on a frost planet. Sorry, I can't show you this. I didn't realize. Landing on the frost planet. Oh, yeah, no, I know, Zach. For sure. Yeah, the Handmaiden, Edwin, one of the characters in here.
Who is it? I am Adus, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. I was here before.
Game on oh, thank you, Ned. Let me check that out in a minute. I can't do it at the moment.
Who asked him to be exiled?
You are those at the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya.
Oh, well,
one that
you have to hold on a
holds
second. I'm sorry.
who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn.
Goddamn
You have
frames.
failed in knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
Oh, are you a Sith too?
I sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one droid planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to bring all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards.
The turbo laser fell like lightning upon landscape.
I love how
Did on Dantooine.
this is happening just
So
as
many
these frames are dropping, so I
so
can't
many
do
voices
anything
screaming.
because I'm in the middle of this
Yes,
massive dialogue
such
tree.
acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. Never. Alakor fire touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought.
Terrible is to admit it.
Still creepy. Can I have charge of my guy back at some point, please?
Your
So I can
mistress awaits. She
adjust
has much
things,
to
please.
share with you.
Oh! Cutscene.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It's good that you've returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying? You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You follow the Jedi, betrayed your...
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you.
Let's see, I gotta at least get to the point where I can save. Let's see.
Then you shall fall.
We shall see what the exile has taught. If she kills her sisters, then the dark side will have its claim on her. Then she will die. Such is sacrifice.
The true test of battle is how much force to bring against opponents. If you wish to kill them, do not hold back. But if you wish to stun them, incapacitate them, then you must choose your attacks carefully, using just the right amount of force, just the right weapon to stop them.
To stop your sisters, you must either kill all of them or end the combat with them all stunned or paralyzed. If you can reduce them enough hit points without killing them, they shall be automatically stunned. Well, that's all I got is Force Storm, really? Okay. All right. Let me try to fix something, folks. Give me 2 seconds. Bear with me, please. I'm going to try to fix this